Hello, you are welcome to Koforidia Polytechnic, the Department of Energy Systems Engineering. We are still on our course Solar Energy 1 PV Systems, and today we are looking at the second practical session, practical 2, and for that we'll be looking at the steps to connect solar systems, and your instructor would be Mr. Ebenezer Meza Kofi. Now let's look at the equipment that we'll be using today. We have an 85 watt solar panel. We have a 12 volt solar battery. We also have a 300 watt inverter, and then a 30 amp controller. We also have a 12 watt AC bulb, and then finally a switch to connect the bulb. Now let's go through the steps. Step 1, we'll learn how to connect the solar panel to the controller. Now before you connect any solar system, you first have to connect the panel, and then before you do that, you check for the polarity of the panel. Now you realize that behind the panel we have the positive and negative terminal, so you ensure that you connect the positive to the positive of the solar panel, and then you also connect the negative wire to the negative terminal of the solar panel. And when that is done, you ensure that it is properly connected to the controller, because it is going to feed the controller. The power is going to come from the solar panel onto the controller before it is stored in the battery. So ensure that it is properly connected. Step number 2, connect the battery terminals to the controller. You know, we've already connected the panel to the controller, so now we'll connect the controller also to the battery. And here again, check for the polarity. You look for the positive from the battery end, and then you also look for the negative on the battery end, and ensure that they are properly connected. Now, so here we'll connect the positive first, and then when that is properly connected, you'd also connect that of the negative, and that is what we are doing now. Now when the battery is properly connected, then you are sure that the energy that is coming from the solar panel would be stored in the battery, so you can use your solar in the evening or when it rains and there is no sunshine. Step 3, connect the inverter to the battery. Now you know that because we are going to use AC systems, which we explained in our first class, there's the need for us to convert the power from the solar. I already mentioned that the solar system have a DC power. So here, ensure that you connect the positive and the negative terminals of the inverter to that of the battery, and make sure it's working properly. Now the next step is to connect the AC load to the inverter. Now you know your inverter is working, so your AC load, that is if you have an AC bulb or whatever AC material you have, you connect it to the inverter, and when you switch the inverter on, you can see its effect in the AC load. So here we have a bulb, a 12 watt bulb, which is connected by a switch. And so if this is connected properly, you switch on the light, and then you see it reflecting or having light. And so we move on to step 5. Step 5 is how to connect a DC load. Now we are doing this because sometimes you don't have an AC load and you have a DC load, and so you connect the DC load to the point, the DC point on, or the load point on the controller, and for our case we have a fan which we are going to connect to the to our system. And when you connect it properly, you see that the DC system is also working. I hope you've enjoyed today's lesson. We'll meet next week to look at solar parameter measurement. Have a great day.